let's talk about cloud-based POS systems. And today I want to really go granular, explaining to you what a cloud-based POS system is, why it matters, everything you need to know about cloud-based POS system before choosing one. So here's an overview I want you to pay attention to. So when we talk about a cloud-based POS system, it's important to really understand the limitations, but also the extent, the scope of this tool. So what happens here is that if you are running a business, then you already know how important it is to have an efficient POS system. POS, point of sale. So the right POS system can be the difference between happy customers and frustrated ones, smooth transactions and clunky ones, and profitable sales or missed opportunities. And the cool thing is that for you to actually have profitable sales across the board, you want to have a system in place where you are capturing customer data, and also revenue data consistently, not just one time, but consistently. That will help you actually get into the scalability mode, which will help you grow even further. So let me first define what a cloud-based POS system really is, so we are clear about the concept we are talking about in today's conversation. So a cloud-based point of sale system means that instead of having hardware on site for your store or restaurant, all of the software and hardware are hosted remotely, typically by a third-party service provider. And this has serious consequences. I mean, positive consequences, because it means that there is no need for expensive on-site servers or IT staff to help manage them. Instead, everything runs securely off-site with easy access through the internet. Now, cloud technology has transformed the way we do business nowadays. Gone are the days of outdated hardware and clunky software. With cloud-based computing, everything lays online, from data storage to applications. And so I want to talk to you now about the benefits of the tangible benefits of cloud-based software. But before I do that, I need to explain one thing though. With cloud-based POS software, you need internet. Very rare are those POS software that actually allow you to access data if you're offline. This does exist. They do exist, but there are not really that many. So if you choose to go with a cloud-based solution, you got to have internet across all your geographies, across all your locations. So I want to talk to you about the first benefit when we talk about a cloud-based system. The first benefit is that you have an integrated POS system. So with an integrated POS system, you have flexibility, you have efficiency, you have transparency. Let me break it down for you. What happens here is that with an integrated POS system, you can manage sales, inventory, and customer data like never before. And it really changes the game, because it's a really intuitive software that lets you access your point of sale from wherever you are, no matter where work takes you. And that's kind of cool if you are trying to really manage your store or your retail operations on the go. Let's say you're somewhere in Acapulco on vacation and you want to know what's really happening in your store in New York, or your store in California, right? So this integrated POS system allows you to really have that. Now, you won't have to worry about payments or tracking customer loyalty programs, because an integrated POS does it all for you. Not only that, but if your online store is connected to the system, the possibilities are endless. And seamlessly share sales and inventory data between them both and make informed decisions in no time flat. Now, it's important when we talk about an integrated POS system, you can have a natively integrated POS system, or you can have a secondarily integrated POS system. Let me break it down for you. When we talk about a natively integrated POS system, we're talking about one such as Shopify, because Shopify has the e-commerce platform capability, but also the POS system. You have a unique natively integrated POS system. And Shopify right now is the only player that actually does that, because the other players, BigCommerce, WooCommerce, they don't have the same sort of setup in terms of e-commerce platform and integrated POS system. You do have some kind of POS system with Square and Wix for that matter, but they're not the same. So an integrated POS system is kind of important, especially if you are trying to capture customer data and revenue data across the board, and that will help you actually solidify your supply chain. I want to talk to you now about. I want to give you some characteristics and benefits of cloud-based POS system. So we are clear about the concept. It's all about going granular here. So one of the key benefits of cloud-based computing is when you think about it, accessibility. In other words, so this tool or the capabilities it really offers are available anywhere you have an internet connection. As I mentioned a little earlier, you got to have internet. If you decide to go the cloud-based route, you better have internet at any location where you are at. You can pull up inventory numbers at home, in bed, or update orders while waiting in line at your favorite coffee shop. You can even do the same thing while you are, again, on vacation in somewhere in Bali. And another critical benefit is scalability. So besides accessibility, you have scalability. And scalability means what? Businesses have flexibility instead of being locked up in specific models or payment plans that do not cater to their needs over time. And scalability significantly reduces startup costs because most vendors only charge monthly subscription and the monthly subscription fees, whereas smaller vendor lock-ins agreements could incur sizable investments in high-end routers and physical infrastructure necessary for storing massive amounts of data securely online. I mean, what we talk about here is that we're talking about flexibility, but also the scalability. And scalability can be really fast if you are going the cloud-based POS system route. Additionally, security measures taken with most reputable providers offer unmatched security standards when compared to physical outdated hardware vendors. People are used to using out-of-the-box solutions such as cash registers or traditional POS terminals, which can be prone to theft and error within its accounting mechanisms. Okay. Furthermore, the investment in a cloud-based point-of-sale system can really help your business track customer preferences and inventory in real time, automatic ordering, and selecting customized sales reports to reduce manual data processing. Additionally, it can facilitate a sophisticated omni-channel presence. So this is something you need to really think about over time, and that will help you with scalability and revenue stabilization. I want to talk to you about the differences between traditional and cloud-based point-of-sale systems. So what happens here is that traditional POS systems operate by running software and storing data on internal servers within your premises. This is important because everything happening on premises. If something were to happen to your premises, to your workplace, to your data centers, to your server locations, you are toast because your data will be compromised or even lost. And this approach then needs to be managed by an IT administrator whose primary responsibilities is maintaining hardware and software infrastructure for the company at large, right? So again, and when we talk about traditional point of sale systems, this can be one or two or three or thousands, depending on the scale of the operation, but also the size of the company in the first place. So that's option number one, traditional POS system. And then you have a cloud-based POS system. So cloud-based POS system are web-based contrastingly, meaning that you don't need to deal with the nitty-gritty of setting up servers, firewalls, or maintaining them after installation. You could contact a cloud POS provider for setup and account configuration before starting off in a limited configuration mode that can scale as per the size needs of your business. And this can change over time. It really depends upon where your business is located at, where your business is going to in terms of revenue, in terms of operational capability, and what kind of staff you have. And if your staff also needs to be trained after the setup or before. So those are important elements to keep in mind as you navigate the setup process, not only now but also in the future. And I'm not even talking about your tech stack. There could be integrations needed because if you want your current tech stack to be able to talk to your cloud-based POS system, you need to have this sort of integration or API, application programming interface. But your system have to be able to talk to each other. Otherwise, your whole operation could be actually brought to a halt. Let me talk to you about the importance for businesses when we talk about a cloud-based POS system. Now, the significance of a cloud-based POS system for businesses cannot be emphasized enough because when you have a cloud-based POS system, you have a tool that provides an array of functionalities from different modules, right? You have, for instance, inventory management for precise monitoring of store content based on variables like variant size, color, and profit ratio if you want to avoid obsolescence of items. And a cloud based POS system streamlines employee management by basically automating essential tasks like scheduling, approval times, and salary data processing. And robust sales analytics tools also offer owners insight into popular items trends across various locations. And choosing the best solution for your business involves considering a range of features and including customer support and training options such as phone consultations and walkthrough demo videos that vary depending on the support package selected. And strong customer service is a must, especially when we are talking about the cloud-based POS system functionalities. You also have security measures, very important. Now, security measures are able to, first of all, they are there to protect sensitive transactional information from identity theft scams through banking level encryption mechanisms. It can be a banking level encryption mechanism or military level encryption mechanism. The bottom line is you want to protect your customers' data. Otherwise, they're not going to trust your operation. You also have reporting ability. So reporting ability that enables client-specific custom performance thresholds, business reports done via online dashboard portals, allowing queries to register executed procedures. For example, what was bought, what was returned. It's all about having granularity, okay? Or even customized graphic trending charts outlining yearly trends alongside macroeconomic variables. It's all about having access to the right benchmarks in the first place, the right benchmarks, but also the right metrics for you to know exactly what's really happening across the board. You also have an omni-channel presence. So omni-channel presence actually helps streamline the customer experience, making it seamless whether the client is shopping online or in physical store locations. So when we talk about cloud-based POS system, that ability to actually create that omni-channel presence model is really strong, especially if you are going to capture a revenue across the board or in very competitive industries. You also have flexible pricing. So flexible pricing allows customers to pay as they go, choose the most suitable plan, and easily adjust it to their changing needs while also offering scalability without the need for additional hardware or software licenses. That's an important element because as we live in a world that is sort of governed by a global economy, you really need to understand that you have customers from different geographies with different pricing cultures, and if you don't have a system in place that's streamlined and also standardized across the board, it's not going to work. So through a cloud POS software tool, you are able to provide that sort of flexible pricing. You also have a flexible POS integration. So this integration, I've spoken about this before. This flexible POS integration makes it very easy to integrate into existing infrastructure and add functionality without needing to purchase additional software or hardware. And what happens here is that since the data is stored in the cloud, it can be easily accessed by different devices and locations. And that integration has to happen if you want to unify the sales that you have online and offline. Not just unify the sales, but also unify customer data flow. So customer data flows from online and online and offline channels to be able to have a unified view in the end. And the unified view is important not just in terms of inventory optimization, but also in terms of CRM, client relationship management. If you want to beef up your CRM in the long run, it's important to have this flexible POS integration so that you know who bought what, when, and where, and so that you can really maybe retarget them or just send them some specific targeted sort of offer. Let me give you examples of popular cloud-based point of sale systems. So if you're curious about cloud-based POS, it's important to know that there are many different options available. The key is finding one that fits the unique needs of your industry and demographic. And I'll also add that you want to pay attention to the chronology, the timing. And fortunately, there are several popular vendors to choose from. So you have Shopify, Square Point of Sale, Lightspeed, Touch Bistro, and Toast POS are all well-established providers of cloud-based POS software for small to medium-sized businesses. And each platform offers a range of features specifically designed for various sectors in retail, marketing, and supply chain management. And what sets this cloud-based solutions apart is their all-in-one approach. They provide end-to-end solutions complemented by white glove service education programs at a significantly lower cost than enterprise level platforms catering exclusively to large corporations. So this is one of those things where you have to see what works for you in that sense. And so what sets this cloud-based solutions apart is their all-in-one approach. It's an important element to think about. And they provide end-to-end solutions complemented by white glove service education programs at a significantly lower than cost enterprise. I mean that's what I was just told you. Like it's important to understand that whether you are looking for software with inventory tracking capabilities or an intuitive interface that streamlines customer transactions seamlessly, you will find that many viable solutions are there when it comes to those reputed providers. So overall, what I want to say is that a cloud-based POS system is really a technology solution that processes customer transactions and manages business operations over the internet. Everything happens over the internet, okay? And investing in cloud-based POS software can really help your business streamline its workflow and scale faster while maintaining security. And it is actually both affordable and can alleviate many common organizational issues, especially around data preservation and revenue generation. And however, it's important to do due diligence before making an investment decision because individual business needs vary. Overall, this technology, in our view, plays a significant role in modern businesses today, especially when it comes to revenue generation and also things like client loyalty programs, gift card programs, revenue generation, but also client relationship management. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I just spoke to you about what a cloud-based POS system really is. I gave you the overview, and then I went granular in terms of what benefits the this tool has, and now I'm doing the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.